Hey guys, Dr. Dave here with Sarani, and today I want to talk to you for a few minutes about leakage. See, here in Maryland, we had a few days ago we had this torrential downpour. I happened to be out of town. I was out of town, and Yoko was here. I think we got like 4 inches of rain in in 2 hours. It was like just unbelievable. So Yoko texted me when I was out of town. She said we have some water leaking into Sarani, and it was leaking in around the kitchen, around the sink, in the wall, not coming from like the ceiling, so not coming from the roof. I'm thinking like, how's water getting in that area? That's really bizarre because it's not really. And we had like I've gone through the top of Sarani, and we've had it any kind of areas that we thought might be susceptible to leakage. We caulked those up, and everything looked great. But how was water coming in the side? It was bizarre. We couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out at all. So I told Yoko to. I discovered a couple weeks ago that when that was happening, if we parked Sarani on an angle facing downhill like it is right now, there was no leakage. So Yoko took it upon herself to say she figured this thing out. So she said she figured out where the water was coming from. I wanted to show this to you. Really, it's really interesting. See, right up here is an awning, and under the awning there's like a rain gutter. Now remember, this is facing down right now, but imagine the rain gutter facing this way, and water's coming in at like the torrential pace, and water's flowing down here. And then what was doing when it got to the end of this rain gutter here, it was coming down into this little vent area and going into the wall, and then leaking into around the sink around in the kitchen area. So what we did yesterday, it's kind of a quick fix. We took this panel off, and what this is, it's the fan. It's like the fan and the vent for the refrigerator on the outside of Sarani. We took it off, and we had a sheet of plastic that we put inside of it, and this is a temporary fix, by the way. This is not a permanent fix. But what we did, we kind of taped it up in here. So if water flows now down here and comes here, it's going to hit the plastic first. It's going to hit the plastic, and it's going to flow down outside of the van. Now, just to be sure, if water gets in here, even if it gets inside the vent, which is okay, it's going to still hit plastic. It's going to come through, and then see how we have the plastic, the last piece of plastic is kind of sticking out, so it's going to flow through and out. And I think that's going to be, first of all, it only happens here if it's a really, really, really seriously heavy rain. So a regular rain, it's nothing, it doesn't matter. This only happened 2 times, and it was a seriously, seriously heavy rain. But of course, it does rain sometimes, so we can't take that chance. So we've got a temporary fix there now. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing in the world, but it's okay. It's clear plastic, and we're going to have the company, the repair facility, take a look at this and see if they can come up with a more permanent fix. And it might be installing some kind of flashing up here, or rain gutter or something like that. If any of you are seriously handy and want to give me some ideas, I would be happy to listen to you. But this is fun stuff. This is life. I mean, some of you might be thinking like, God, he got this thing and he's had nothing but trouble. That's really not true. We've had some minor issues that we've had to fix, and it's a learning process, and it's been like an incredible amount of fun along the way, because we're learning more and more and more about how to fix things, about, believe it or not, about life. Like, think about this, leaking. You never want to have anything leaking into a van, into your house, into your car. But if you think about it a little bit deeper, I'm going to turn this around just for a couple seconds so I can see you. Maybe I can't turn. No, I can't turn it around while it's being videoed right now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Let me see. No, I can't turn around, but it's okay. So you can't see me. So you're going to have to just look at Sarani the whole time here. Do you have anything leaking in your life? Is money somehow just leaking out of your bank account? For many people, it is. Is time leaking from your day? You want to do certain things, or leaking from your month or from your year. You want to do certain things, and then you look up and all of a sudden the time has just gotten away from you. And you say, like, I need like more than 24 hours in a day. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. You just need to organize your time a little bit better so it doesn't leak away. How about your relationships? How about your work? Do you have leaks? Do you have leaks anywhere in your life? If you do, I urge you to fix anything that's leaking. I urge you to do it. Once you fix the leaks in your life, you will find out that you are getting closer to living the life that you want to live. I've got Sireny. Sireny is, I was going to say Sireny is making me happy, but I'm fundamentally happy anyway. I don't need things. I don't need something in my life to make me happy. But I will tell you this, Yoko and I have had a great, great time ever since we bought Sireny, and we take Sireny out on the road, and we have to sometimes diagnose and fix things. But that's okay. It's life. And in life, we need to diagnose things that are going on in our lives that are leaking, or that are broken, or that are wrong. We need to diagnose and fix things. I urge you to sit down today sometime and just think about one thing in your life that may be leaking or broken, and think about. Don't talk about it, just think about it. And then talk to yourself think about how you can fix it, and have a plan. Just like we had a plan. We carefully, or Yoko did this actually, but carefully figured out what the problem was, where the water was coming from, where it was dropping down, where it was going in. We had a plan. We figured it out. We diagnosed it, and we fixed it. I want you to fix things in your life. Till next time, hey, I'm Dr. Dave with Sireny.